Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan, and today I'm going to talk about something that people always say, in a minute. Now, for some people out there, this internal clock starts ticking in their head, like they know when a minute's up. Well, I don't. So what ends up happening is I'm doing the job or whatever I'm doing, and I'm just there. I'm just doing it. No clock starts ticking in my head. So it can be very annoying when you don't have any idea how long a minute is. And people expect you to do. People expect you to have this internal or mental clock in your head. They're like, well, a minute is like 40, I don't know how long a minute is even to begin with. I tried learning how long minutes work at school, and I still couldn't get it down. So, whenever. When anyone says a minute, you know that, at least in my case, I'm just going to be there waiting. I am not going to have any clock ticking in my head, and there's not going to be no buzzer or ding telling me when a minute's up. You just know when the person's done doing whatever he or she is doing. Well, I'll have the software installed in a minute. Oh God, I'm just there waiting, Jordan says, like always. Well, we should be getting the scene ready in a minute. Oh God. And I'm just sitting there waiting. That's really what happens. Now, I know there's going to be some people that will criticize you and say, oh, you're supposed to know how long a minute is. It's like 45 seconds. And then you're like, okay, how long are seconds? See, I know how long hours are. Well, at least I know hours are longer than minutes and seconds. But if you ask me which one is longer, I'll tell you hours are longer, but that's about it. When somebody says in a minute, you know you're going to be waiting. At least I know I'll be waiting, because no clock starts ticking in my head counting down or counting up or whatever. You know. And of course, some people will criticize me and say I'm being a jerk, I'm being this, I'm being that. No, I'm telling the truth. I don't know how long a minute is. So what I just do, I just wait. But apparently that's a bad thing. Waiting apparently is a bad thing when it comes to a minute. You know. Like another version. Your video should be done processing in a minute. Ah, God, I hate that. You know. Or or another one. Well, I'll be back with the results in a minute. And you know what Jordan said? Unless you have a watch on you or a clock on you, unless there's some type of clock in the room with you, or whatever the case is, you're not going to know. I'm not going to know. So I just sit there and wait. And when a person comes back, I'm like, okay, I guess the minute's over with. Because there is no indicator. I don't have no internal or mental clock that starts ticking and going, well, this is 1, 2, 3, nothing count. There's no counter. No exercise. It's not like exercise bike when some counter starts. So, you know what? I just sit there and wait. But apparently that's the wrong thing to do, is sit there and wait. But what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to wait. That's what the minute implies. Waiting, really. You know. So because I don't know how long a minute is, apparently I'm a douchebag. Or at least that's how I am portrayed as. Even if it's just in my head and it's not really reality at all. So that's about it. I'm Jordan. I'll see you later.